Hey guys, this is Zexanite. Welcome back. We are playing some more Asagao Academy. When we last left off, we were in a new scene, so let's just get right into it. You'll be in pairs, painting a diorama or a papier-mâché lamp, anything postmodern. Then write a paper on design. Or don't, that works too. What? Do I have to write a paper or not? But remember, this project will count for 10% of your final grade, so work hard. Sound good? The only response was bitter murmuring. Miss Shizuka often ended with sound good, but she never cared about the answer. Alright, in the last few minutes of class, pick your partners and discuss your project plan. We'll continue next time. Okay. In a matter of seconds, almost all the desks in the classroom connected. I looked at Mai, but a girl, Mimi Santos, already claimed her. Mai frowned at me as if to apologize. I scanned the classroom for a few other people I met. Finding them already paired. I was going to be the only one without a partner. I always hate that, right? Suddenly, the edge of a desk collided with mine.
Hey.
I guess we'll be working together. PPG sat in front of me with a cheeky grin. Didn't he sit on the other side of the room? How did he get his desk over here so quickly? Does he need to have his that doesn't, I don't know, whatever. I leaned over to look past him. He left a gaping hole as several collapsed students in his wake. Maybe Mai was right. Maybe PG's got a thing for us. Seeing my gaze, he turned around. Oh, oops, sorry. He waved sheepishly. A boy glared at him. Well, for better or for worse, we're partners. I guess we are, sorry. Why would you apologize? Yeah, exactly. Why are you apologizing? Wait, no, that's not what I meant at all. You're super smart. I'm just sorry you're stuck with me. You're pretty smart too, though, right? Not that I knew. I guess, but I hate schoolwork. I don't care about it at all. 10% of our grade depended on this project. Not that I'm gonna make you do it all. I may not like school, but I'm not gonna let someone else fail just because I think it sucks. I've done that to someone. I haven't done that to someone since I was a kid. The girl got so mad. I learned my lesson. He laughed, hitting the desk and crinkling his nose. I didn't see what was so funny, but from the way he was looking at me, it seemed like I should. He smiled hesitantly, and he stopped laughing and frowned at me, the same way he did yesterday. Do you like apple cider? I'm sorry? Or, pinball? What about magnolias? Yeah, I guess I do. You guess you do? But he sputtered, opening and closing his mouth like he was trying to eat the air. I searched his face, wanting to help him out. He was clearly struggling. BBG leaned forward, looking into my eyes like he was deciphering a code. Really forward. So close I could see the little brown flecks in his eyes forward. Nana, this is your chance! Okay, we're just staring at each other. We're just staring. What? PBG moved away, his anxious look fading into a slight smile. Actually, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I was brainstorming a subject for our piece. You don't have any strong reactions to anything, so I guess we won't be doing those then. Like hell. What? Huh? I don't understand. The bell rang, and students started packing up. Oh no, we didn't get to pick a project. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I was messing around. Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Just leave it to me. He thumped his chest as he got out of his chair, striking a pose and giving me a wide, reassuring smile. He shuffled his desk back to his side of the room, and I packed my things away. I didn't understand what happened, but maybe it was better to forget about it. He didn't seem to want to explain. That was weird. I left the classroom thinking to wait for Mai, but instead PPG trailed me into the hallway. He cleared his throat, and I turned to face him. I tilted my head back to an uncomfortable degree. He was tall, but he was scratching his neck, avoiding eye contact. So, I know you said you were fine at lunch, but are you sure you're okay? I mean, you were really freaked out yesterday, so... He crept my way into its face. No, I'm alright. As long as you're fine. If you need help with anything, you can rely on me. Rely on me, though. Especially since... An uncertain look crossed his face again. Well, never mind. Are you heading back to the dorms? Yes. Nice, me too. We can go together. He pumped his fist into the air and glanced into the classroom. Mai was still talking to Mimi, looking like she was about to rip the girl's head off. She wasn't going anywhere. Yeah. Sure, let's go. As we turned to leave the hall, we were interrupted by someone wearing a yellow and gray jacket. The rival jacket's club's jacket. My heart stopped. Standing in front of us was a tall man with cheekbones like no tomorrow. I didn't recognize him from our class, which must mean that he was one of the other hidden clock. And I've just got like this weird obsession with clocks. I don't understand. You got clock boys and hidden clocks and clocks coming out our eyeballs. I don't know. Okay. I didn't know whether I should scoff at him or ignore him, but before I could do anything, PPG held out his hand for a high five. Hey, Jeff. Jeff returned the gesture, and the two locked into a conversation. PPG, pumped about the soccer match? Yeah, I've been waiting for this day all summer. Right on. Are you busy? I'm trying to get the team together right now for a last-minute practice. You in? I am so in. I have nothing to do for the rest of the day. My cleats are my cleats still in your locker? Yep. Awesome, let's go. I have no idea if that's his voice or not. I feel bad. I should have done better research. I should have done more thorough research. Jeff briefly looked at me and pointed. PPG turned around and I was surprised I was still waiting. Hana. Oh, Hana. Sorry, I gotta go. I'll see you in class tomorrow. I'll make sure to bring my thinking cap. He put on an invisible hat and gave me a thumbs up. Cool. Oh wait, do you want to come to our game? It's in a few weeks, the first one of the year. It would be cool if you came to watch us. Mostly me, because I'm the star player. Wow, thanks. Yeah, let's be a joiner. That's how you make friends. That sounds really fun. I would love to come. Woo! Thanks. That means a lot to me. Usually the first game doesn't conjure a big crowd. Can I bring Mai? She might have planned on going anyway, but she was always including me in things, so I wanted to do the same for her. Yeah. Totally. Bring as many people as you want. Fill up the stands. He left with Jeff, and I headed back to the dorms. Mai usually walked with me. It felt weird to be alone. I suddenly realized it would feel even weirder to be in the dorm alone. Not knowing what else to do, I headed for the library. Might as well get started on some homework. Okay. I stayed in the library much longer than I anticipated, head low over a small sheet of project ideas and a thick book. Every time I thought about leaving, panic seized me. Truth was, I didn't know my way around the academy. Mai had been there to guide me, and I was more focused on the people around me than the places. Oh, derp. As the students trickled past, laughing at heading off to no doubt have tons of fun, I fiddled with my pencil. I would have to leave eventually, though. Hesitantly, I closed my notebook and stood. Hey, Hana! Hey, Hana, how are you? I whirled around, Gerard walking past me, a thick book in one hand. Gerard, hi, I'm good, thank you. I laugh every time because it's like I fucking nailed her voice. No. I laughed weakly and found myself wringing my hands together. Yeah? He clearly didn't believe the word I was saying. I sighed.
I'm a bit scared to leave. I know that sounds pathetic. I don't really know my way around here, so...
Well, don't say you're scared. Just say I'm not really sure where I'm going. I mean, everybody knows you're new, right? Yeah, you look a little bit like a lost otter. A lost otter? But hey, I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to you until now. I've been wanting to ask if you're settling in all right. I know that transfer students don't really get introduced to the school the same way freshmen do. Are your classes okay? How's your homework load? Do you like the food? Are you getting along with Mai? I stuttered, unsure of which question to answer first.
Everything's fine. Maya's great. Yeah, she showed me around the campus recently. It was very nice of her, but she wasn't very thorough.
A grin slowly spread across Gerard's face as he was unwrapping a present. I can show you around, if you like. I used to give tours to incoming students. If you're new, you really should get a tour. Yeah, let's go!
Okay, sure.
Gerard's eyes lit up at the mere mention of a tour. I felt bad turning him down. Don't feel bad. What? Did we turn him down? What? Great, we can start at the boys' dorm. I need to put my books away. He laughed and headed down to the library. I fell into step alongside him. Has anyone told you that we don't get many transfers?
It's been implied.
I always wonder what new students think of everything right when they get here. I wish I could experience everything for the first time again. Was your old school anything like this?
No, not at all. It feels more like a college campus because of the dormitories. My old high school is just a big... gross. A big brick building.
Gerard nodded. I thought he wanted to say more, but there we were in front of the boys' dorm. He pulled the door open for me. Once inside, he held open his hands.
Oh yeah.
This is Bluebell House. Everything's got a flower name. This is Bluebell House. It's where the boys live. It's literally a carbon copy of the girls' room, except the walls are blue. Feel free to walk around, but probably don't go into any of the rooms. I'm gonna drop this off, but I'll be right back. He raced to the stairwell and then took them two at a time. The stairs, duh. I got the feeling he was rushing so as to not make me wait longer than I had to. I smiled. It made me feel cared for. There wasn't much to look at or do while I was waiting, though. I stepped to the side so as not to block the door and stretched out my neck, listening to the sounds of an action movie coming from a room nearby. Maybe I should wait outside. I headed for the dormitory door, but when I reached to pull it open, the door swung open by itself. Two yellow-jacketed men stepped into the hall. I stared up at them in shock, and they looked at me the same way. Whoa, pink hair, that's unique. The one on the right instantly called out, oh, I gotta give him a British accent, called out to my hair in a thick British accent. The other one, I can't do a British accent, I'm gonna, fuck. Probably the youngest student I've met so far, scanned me up and down. You're the girl who sat at the normal boots table today, aren't you?
You could tell?
My presence was already so well known, just from sitting at their table. I think it's more you have to do with your pink hair, because you're the only one with pink hair. I wasn't sure whether to be pleased or upset, but the men in front of me were busy talking amongst themselves. I never thought they'd entertain having a girl join them. Do you think it's because of the puzzle incident? Shane would never be comfortable with joining up with someone like that, though. They hardly know her. There must be some reason she sat with them, though. If they're planning a secret weapon, we should get back at them.
Excuse me.
I shouted in the middle of them, shocking even myself. I usually wasn't so loud or forward, but the way those two were bickering gave me the impression that if I didn't stop them, they'd keep going on forever.
I'm right here. You can just ask me if you're confused.
Hey,
Yeah, hey, you're right. So, are you joining the Normal Boots Club then, or?
Joining?
Joining the Normal Boots Club never even crossed my mind as a possibility. All I was thinking was that getting in good with them on their getting on their good side, so that hopefully people wouldn't mess with me. Actually, joining the club, was that even possible? And they weren't gamers, weren't they gamers or something? I almost had no experience with video games. There's no way I'd be able to join. Seeing my crestfallen face, the young member backtracked. Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. We're members of the Hidden Block Club. The Normal Boots Club is our rival in tournaments, so we were just wondering.
Greetings and salutations, my beautiful person.
Hi, I'm Kid Icarus, and this is Jimmy Wetzel. You can call me Caddy for short, though. Everyone does. Everyone? Jimmy cast a knowing glance in Caddy's direction, and Caddy grimaced. Almost everyone.
Beautiful. Thank you.
What? I think that's just his, tag. I should have researched everything more. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was his tagline or something like that. Don't mind him. He tells everybody that. Because everybody's a beautiful person. Ouch.
hey guys.
Oh, hey guys. I just read the thing that you said. Gerard skirted around the corner, panting as if he ran the entire way. In fact, I didn't doubt that he had. I see you met Hana. She's a new friend of ours, so be nice to her, alright?
What?
What? Bleh. Sorry. I'm getting tongue-tied. Would we ever be anything but nice?
Yeah, whatever.
Last year's tournament would beg to differ. That was one time, and that was only because Shane ate my pizza. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Later, guys.
Anyway, I don't want to keep you. I was giving Hana a tour of the campus since she's new here. Well, it was nice meeting you. I hope we'll see you around more.
Bye.
It was nice meeting you. I can't do a British accent. I'm sorry to everybody British out there. I can't do it. I'm trying my best. And I have no other way to differentiate these voices. I apologize. Anywho, Gerard waved the pair off as they climbed the staircase and then held the door open for me again. And we're off again. Okay, so we're on a tour. That's the Azalea Arts Center. There's a recording booth and lots of spare rooms for clubs to meet in. And the theater is right next to it. That's where John holds the drama club and all its rehearsals. I think the student council elections are held there. And Jared has a special event at least once a semester. Last year it was a martial arts exhibition. Jared did kendo against the other practitioners at the school. He shook his head in awe.
See what I mean?
He's truly talented. Really, all my friends are. I think I'm lucky to have people like that around me.
Gerard. Oh, Gerard.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did you have a question?
No, that's alright.
Great. Over there you can see Higambana peeking out the distance, and there's a field separating us. And the people like to eat there. Gerard seemed cheerful, grateful, down-to-earth kind of person. He was really going out of his way to help me and to be kind to me. I didn't even realize seem to realize what the big deal was. I giggled. Something told me I shouldn't point it out. Despite that, I was truly thankful. He took me to the places Mai did and more, describing everything and several past events in excruciating detail. It was a little much for a friendly tour, but having the names and locations of the buildings burned into my mind was a good thing. We ended the tour back in Poppy Hall after what seemed like hours of walking. Gerard was keen on finishing off the tour with the best place on campus. Ta-da! Here it is, the Normal Boots Club Room. Cools. Oh, Oh, there's Gerard's seat because he got all the kitties. Is that like a? I don't think that's a real thing, right? Like these clubs and interests of these people. I don't think those are like. Are they? No, they're not based on reality, right? I don't know. I don't want to speak for people, but I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. He pushed the door open and pointed inside. It looked like a regular room filled with desks and some kind of toys. It's not much, but it's home to some of my happiest memories. He shut the door again and dusted his hands. There's a little closet here people use to store things too. He reached to turn the handle, but paused and retracted his hand. Was that a shutter I saw? Just a little tip. A knock before you open the door to any closet on campus.
Why?
You know why! Oh, you know ghosts, I guess. No. You know why. No strange advice delivered. Strangely, Gerard was uncomfortable. I wasn't sure what to make of it. He knocked and a few seconds later opened the door. Oh, what? He's got like a Pikachu on his head. Or a Keaton? I don't know. Someone was in that closet. Now, I was not expecting someone in that closet. Why was there someone in the closet? Cause they're not ready to come out yet. Hey. Gerard waved to the person and then closed the door, turning back to me. Sorry if he scared you.
What?
Anyway, that was it for the tour. How was it? He beamed. I hesitated, but seeing his eye twitch slightly, thought better than to bring it back up. I don't know.
It was awesome. Thank you so much. I learned a lot about the school and about you and your friends. It made me feel included.
No problem, not at all. I like helping out. I wish I had someone to show me around when I first got here. Didn't you have a tour? You have no idea how long it took me to find all the secret tunnels and make a complete map of campus.
Secret tunnels?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, oh man, I've got to show you. Gerard glanced at the clock hanging on the wall. Guys, it's a clock! It's a clock! It's my favorite! There's a clock hanging on the wall. Darn, I gotta get going. I have homework to do, but if you ever needed more help, I'm here for you. He got out a notebook and scribbled something down. He ripped it out and gave it to me. Here, my phone number, dorm number, address, parents' phone number. Oh my god. Fucking all this information. Speech fucking flipper information. Don't hesitate to ask me wherever and anything. Wow. See you later, Hannah. It was really great spending time with you. Just like that, he was gone. Okay. So, we're at the end of the tour, so I think this would be a good place to stop. Oh, there's like a bunch of stuff in here. Calling all itty bitty kitty collectors. Looking for blah blah. I can't read. It's too tiny. Crying party. I can't read it all, but there's a party for crying. Hosted by the sad girl. Asagao High School Host Club. There's a host club here. That's where I don't totally suck at volleyball. I guess you should join the volleyball club. So anyway, that's interesting. But anyway, we're at the end of this video. That'll be it. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Maybe I'll do a little more research on these people so I can get a better feel of like how to like act to them or whatever. But anyway, hopefully that'll happen. But goodbye to you all, sirs and madams and everyone in between.